We're tasting Bellevue, the Reserve Collection Tumara. Tumara is our Cape Bordeaux style blend. It's all 5 varietal blend with 60% of Cabernet Sauvignon and then 10% each of Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Malbec and Petit Verdot. When it gets to producing a 5-way blend like this, the winemaker has many more building blocks to work with. And in theory, it should be much easier to have consistency in wine style from vintage to vintage. Whereas on a single varietal, you are dependent on just that, how that varietal performs in that year. Where with a 5-way blend, you may use more or less of a given varietal in the blend, depending on the vintage and the climatic conditions of that year. Bordeaux blends or Bordeaux style blends in South Africa are traditional blends. They taste more towards the French side, towards the old wine world side. And Europeans particularly really like these wines because there are something familiar in them for them. Well, let's see what this specific one gives us. Classic, absolute classic Cape Bordeaux style blend. Cigar box, cedarwood, a little bit of the blackcurrant from the Cabernet Sauvignon, but all the other components doing their bit. Typically, the Malbec would bring in the lively side. The Petit Verdot would bring lead pencil shavings, and that's cedarwood. That goes with cigar box. Merlot would give length and definition down the middle, and Cab Franc would bring a little bit of the vegetal side. A Cape Bordeaux style blend is really a wine that allows the winemaker to tweak and to fine-tune the wine from vintage to vintage. And it is my personal favorite for classic fine dining. Cabernet Sauvignon, yes, really lovely. Particular years, it can be the shining star of your red wines, but Bordeaux blend consistency-wise, from year to year, few other reds can compete with that because the winemaker has all the tools of those building blocks. Combination of red and black fruit, and then beautiful structure down the middle and great length. A lovely wine, and a wine that can mature for many, many years when cellared correctly.